tilted. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing, man.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BT in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E. Dicker.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
What's going on? Happy Sunday, another episode of the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast. It is your boy, the Guru, along with my man Quinn, my man Kev the Great. Giving shout out to Ernest Harris, who is at the slave ship.
Yeah, my boy E. Digger is doing some slavery work today, so he gonna come up with the old what's the Negro?
What's up?
What's up, Snowman?
What's up, Brian? Up in the building. Appreciate
yeah. But he gonna be singing the old Negro spirituals later on. Working on the railroad.
Free at last. Thank God Almighty. He'll be free at last. I guess at whatever time you get off. But anyway, welcome you guys. Thank you for joining us. Listen, what I want everyone to do is watching on YouTube and Facebook. Please share the broadcast out. If there's anyone that you want to share to personally, go ahead and share it to them. This is going to be a packed show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. This is Hot Topic Week. We normally don't do Hot Topics per se, but this week will be Hot Topics. Yes, Kevin.
Shout out to my coworkers from my second job that is listening to the podcast on not Amazon, but what was the other one?
No.
The green app.
Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. There you go. There we go. Shout out to y'all listening to this, man, and giving me the feedback I needed to hear. I appreciate that, man. Y'all are the reason why we keep doing this.
Yeah. We got a lot of things going on. So let's go ahead and get into it. Quinn, you guys, how was your week? Quinn, how was your week, man?
Oh, my week was great, man. I ain't gonna even complain. They tried to give me a little hill on my way out from my current my last position I was in. And
I like
but I called the meeting towards the end of the day. And when I was getting ready to clock out, I just played NSYNC Bye Bye Bye. While in the meeting, I wait till everybody got in and started playing NSYNC Bye Bye Bye.
You're killing me, man.
And left.
Lord, not NSYNC Bye Bye Bye. Jesus Christ. Kevin, how was your week, bro?
My week, I know it's gonna make you smile. But like I said earlier, I should play that song again. You ain't gonna kill my vibe today, Terry. You ain't gonna kill it today. It's gonna kill my vibe. My Braves lost in the playoffs after winning over 100 games. Yeah. It's all right though. It's all good. You know, when you're the champ, people come for your neck, and they should have expected that.
Yeah, they should.
But other than that, besides, I got two. Let me get my light. There we go. Better lighting on the jersey. Because my Eagles play the Cowboys today.
Man, how was your week, man? Forget the Eagles.
I'm getting to that, okay? All right. I got a special announcement to make right after this. So I'm looking forward to going 6-0 today to making my week better. But today, ladies and gentlemen, my wife is standing right here, sitting next to me, as a matter of fact. my little producer on my end.
The producer.
My producer.
What's up? Hey Jen.
He said,
"Hey Jen."
You know you can't hear right now. She says, "Hey," but today marks 7 years we have been together.
Oh, well, nice.
Congratulations.
7 whole years.
Come here. Wave out to America. She said, hell no.
7 whole nights. And now the word from you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I can't say it.
But it's been a beautiful. I can't complain, man. I work, but it's been. I got some news. I'm probably gonna get my goddaughter in.
Nice.
And my goddaughter is probably gonna be living with us.
Okay.
For a little while. Until everything gets situated. But my goddaughter means the world to me. She's like my own, so she's very special to me. So, thank the man above for that. But other than that, Terry, flipping it to you. How's your week, man?
My week was the week, man. The week. Another week without my wife. She's still with her dad. But here is the thing: is that those of you that were watching last week, a week before last, and I was asking or thanking you guys for the prayers and all that good stuff. He came home yesterday, so he was out and about and doing his thing. And Papa Tim, if you watching this or listening to this, man, get better quickly. He's already on the war path, but that's just Tim. He's always going to do that. So, shout out to him. My week, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those weeks you kind of just live it 24 hours at a time, bro. And it is my motto has always been: if you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plan.
Tell me your plan.
So I just kind of keep it moving and whatever it is. But it's been a week. I'm blessed. I'm here. My kids are fed. They're safe, and my wife is fed. She's safe. She's good.
Oh,
so I'm good. I'm good on that. My baby. I don't know if she's in here, but she's doing some stuff. Yeah. I love you, baby. All right. So let's do this. Let's get right into the show, man. We got some stuff to talk about today, man. Where is my transition? There it is. Boom. All right. So the first thing we're going to get into this week is now, that Miss Candace Owens has decided to jump on the bandwagon and have something to say about those White Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter T-shirts that her and the White Lives Matter T-shirts that her and Kanye donned a couple of weeks ago. There has been a firestorm about this, and it's like, okay, why though? Why did you do all that? So I'm strolling through TikTok the other day, and there was a young man. His name is William J on TikTok. So if you need to go follow him, like legit, this dude is like an 18-year-old genius. Williams J. Shout out to J. Williams J. If you did add him in the title of this, he probably would never see it. But anywho, J. Williams J. did an excellent job of eviscerating Candace Owens in her video. So I'm going to run this video. I want you guys to watch this just for a second. And I'm going to pull it up right now. Hold on one second.
It wasn't Kanye West that put the White Lives Matter t-shirt on first. You did. You did by intentionally ignoring what Black Lives Matter would actually mean if it was applied.
And it's people.
All right. Right before we get into her response, let me fair warn you, if you are sensitive ears, please don't report us.
I have confidence. We don't have any sensitive ears in here. And if you are, I would like to say very disrespectfully, fuck you. Okay. But continue.
Okay, but here we go. That's kind of what he did too. But watch this.
It wasn't Kanye West that put the White Lives Matter t-shirt on first. You did. You did by intentionally ignoring what Black Lives Matter would actually mean if it was applied.
And it's people like this that are exactly the reason why I say what I say in the way that I say it. I'm about to ether your shit. Now rewind. Let's run this shit back point by point.
It wasn't Kanye West that put the White Lives Matter t-shirt on first. You did. You did by intentionally ignoring what Black Lives Matter would actually mean if it was applied.
The simultaneous gall and irony of somebody who's on a network that is literally funded by fossil fuel billionaires to push a conservative worldview telling us that we deliberately ignore what BLM would mean is fucking crazy to me. 2, the simultaneous gall and irony of you telling the black community, look what you made me do, when both you and Kanye West are incredibly wealthy and could be educated on these topics if you gave a fuck, is crazy to me. 3, the fact that you don't fucking realize that you saying black people are ignoring the issues in the community, thus you had to put on the White Lives Matter shirt, is implicitly suggesting that White Lives Matter is antithetical to Black Lives Matter, is fucking crazy to me. Meaning the whole shit about ALM and oh, don't forget about white people because we go through shit too, was literally just all bullshit according to your logic. Don't you have some media training? How did y'all watch that footage back and not realize that you just contradicted the fuck out of yourself? And we'll get to the discussion about what Black Lives Matter would actually mean in a minute after I let you get up real quick.
It would mean taking a look at the real problem that is happening, which is our culture, a celebration of perversity pitched to us as if it's diversity. It's not. It is not diversity that we are celebrating. It is perversity.
You said the same thing twice, and both times it meant less than nothing. One, where does culture come from, Candace? Tell me where. If you're trying to make the argument that black people are just genetically predisposed to have a bad culture, please do, and you'll get blown the fuck out of the water. But if I'm going to be charitable to you and assume you're not making that argument, you have to acknowledge that culture comes from environment. And I wonder if there's a connection between the environment in which black people in America were placed in and the outcomes in their culture and socioeconomic status. See, the difference with me is I don't just say shit, I back it up. Here's a study on racism and the effects of the mental health of black people, reviewing the evidence that points to a myriad of ways that racism can have a negative impact on black people. Oh, but it gets worse for you. Let's run back what you just showed in your video.
It would mean taking a look at the real problem that is happening, which is our culture.
Please tell me how the fuck a BLM protest is the real problem happening in the black community. And then you showed Cardi B as if to say that hip hop and the culture around that is the actual problem in the black community. And now I'm about to show you fundamentally why that's fucking stupid. This goes for anyone out there who believes this too. Here's a study on gang violence in LA, significantly linking proportion of employment and per capita income to gang-related activity. Or we can look at socioeconomic status as a fundamental cause of street criminality. And the studies can keep coming because this is not up for fucking debate. The very basis of some of these rap songs that you guys love to talk about are coming from the environment in which black people were placed in and their socioeconomic status. Rap in itself did not stem from the happy-go-lucky circumstances of black people in America. So telling rappers to shut up about their experiences still does not fix the fucking system. And before you say black fatherlessness, take a gander at where they're going. Blaming an outcome for the wrong of a system is as stupid as blaming dishes for not being washed properly and not the dishwasher. And this deliberately shitty line of argumentation you love to engage in stems from the tendency of racist people to view black people as more violent and their culture as problematic. So let me make something abundantly clear. You do not care about these issues. If you did, I'm looking forward to your peer-reviewed response to the evidence. If not, keep tap dancing.
When I tell you,
eloquently, hey, I wish we had one of Clue's bombs because that's what he just dropped on us.
Listen, I remember
that was gorgeous.
I remember scrolling through and I remember watching that. And when I tell you, he totally eviscerated Candace Owens line by line, right? And it was just amazing. And how she can say that. It's just like, go ahead.
It's equivalent to an Eminem diss. Eminem destroys you line by line on your own shit. He literally ethered her and destroyed her line by line on everything she said. It's equivalent to Eminem destroying people in his diss. It was beautiful.
And Candace actually responded to him.
She did. I did not see that.
It was a
Twitter I haven't seen the. I haven't seen the
video. It wasn't the video. It was a Twitter response.
Do you have that?
I don't.
Can we pull that up? Can somebody pull that up, please? I want to see this.
Yeah, I think she did. She did.
Hold on. You know what? Go ahead. Y'all talk.
She did respond to J. Will and say that it was the whole laughing my ass off type of deal. He didn't read the context of the thing. Whatever. The thing of it was Candace had to save face, and she didn't save her face. She didn't even save her nose in this case because of the way he demolished her. Now, what I did was I kept scrolling, and one of the guys that I follow on TikTok, his name is Conscious Lee on TikTok. So if you guys follow him, he is an African American studies professor. He is a professional debater, as with Anthony Highland, I Speak 1906. All those guys, they kind of run together. And he dissected what J. Will said to Candace. So let me run that one. Hold on one sec.
Black freshman college teen hangs out Candace Owens to dry. Candace Owens replied, she said, LMFAO. I just watched this and it made entirely no sense.
Black Lives Matter would actually mean in a minute after I let you get up real quick.
It would mean taking a look at the real problem that is happening, which is our culture, a celebration of perversity pitched to us as if it's diversity. It's not. It is not diversity that we are celebrating. It is perversity.
You said the same thing twice, and both times it meant less than nothing. One, where does culture come from, Candace? Tell me where. If you're trying to make the argument that black people are just genetically predisposed to have a bad culture, please do, and you'll get blown the fuck out of the water. But if I'm going to be charitable to you and assume you're not making that argument, you have to acknowledge that culture comes from environment. And I wonder if there's a connection between the environment in which black people in America were placed in and the outcomes in their culture and socioeconomic status. See, the difference with me is I don't just say shit, I back it up. Here's a study on racism and the effects of the mental health of black people, reviewing the evidence that points to a myriad of ways that racism can have a negative impact on black people. Oh, but it gets worse for you. Let's run back what you just showed in your video.
I can watch this. I watched
the real
this so
problem
many
that is
times.
happening, which is our culture.
Listen.
Please tell me how the fuck a BLM protest is the real problem happening.
Every argument that he made was contextualized with studies, research, metaphors, analogies. He even had a couple references in there contemporarily for you about dishwashers and dishes. And you still had the nerve to say it entirely made no sense. And what's funny is, I know if you've seen this video, Candace, then you definitely saw this one because I posted this video, you feel me, in the same thread you commented in way after that one. So I feel like you should really respond to both of these videos right here because your classmate, man, maybe it's asking for too much. But you did say you would respond to Jay Will. And listen, as somebody with a nice policy debate background, me and millions of people, we waiting on you to respond. And please respond with some peer-edited journals and not just conspiracy theories about his sources and about left-wing. We don't want to hear that, Candace. We want you to have point-for-point refutation. When we call that in debate, he line by lined you, and he also had impact. So for you to respond, we need impact calculus, and we also need for you to also line-by-line responses. Looking forward to that rebuttal, Candy. Holla at you. Education is elevation.
Absolutely. Shout out to Consciously if he gets to watch this too. I added him in.
It's beautiful. Like I look for every moment.
Yo,
her classmate. I did not know her own classmate.
Her classmate exposed like her trauma. Candace Owens' trauma stems from her getting bullied by white people while she was in high school.
But do y'all know who she's married to?
Who?
She's married to a white man.
It figures, bro. So like I literally said, her mentality after she was bullied, her mentality was, if I can't beat them, join them. Like the fact that she called on the NAACP, she won a lawsuit and everything against this because she was being bullied for being black. That she now reverts to the person that she is now is okay. If your trauma damaged you that bad, you should have stayed in the shadows.
Right.
Drop a clue. Drop one of the clues balls for him. Somebody, I need my shit.
Because here's the thing. Don't hate what you are because you were bullied because of what you are.
I'm gonna sit back today. The show is y'all's today. Quit, keep going, bro. Keep preaching facts, bro.
No,
Candace just really said some real shit. If you look at it, it makes so much sense that she literally got bullied into she got bullied and she got aimed into her own race where she's against us. It makes I never saw it like that. I never thought of it like that.
Since she's coming onto the scene,
I feel like Stephen A. Smith right now.
Since she's coming onto the scene, I literally tried to figure out, not knowing up until recently when I seen her comments, her classmates comment, like, who hurt? Like, you know how we're like, we
now we know who hurt
you, but now we know that it actually applies that she was actually hurt and just not some coon tap dancing, woman. She got some trauma, and instead of working that trauma out by going to see a psychiatrist or a therapist or something like that, she decided to internalize that trauma, use it to go against the same people that she, the all skin folk and kin folk to just to burn it down, boil it down.
That boy dropping nuggets today. That boy dropping nuggets today.
No, because Candace Owens, I literally watched so much of what she has done, and the thing is, like, somebody likes that, I literally want to sit across from them face to face, and I want to see into the eyes of I want to look into your eyes and see your soul. Because
I can't do it. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap.
No. Because this is
gonna need this. Yeah,
I would. If I sat across, like I'm saying, Q, you, like I always say, you a better man than me. Because if I sit across from her ass, what did the black hand say to the face?
Yeah, smack. So you got a Facebook user who said, I'm not sure. It just says Facebook user on the screen, so it doesn't give me a name. So if you want to stick your name in the comments, that way we know who we know who to address. And this person said, "Show in the F is." I can't even listen to her because she is drenched in self hate.
We now know where she gets it from though. Like Q said, we always guessed where she got the hate from.
Right.
And now it makes so much sense of what Q said, and I love every sentiment of what he said. Like it just, she gets it from being bullied, and if you can't beat them, join them.
All right.
Well,
so
now we got this massacre of her spewing nothing but regurgitating nothing but shameful shit towards our own color, her own color. So
let me ask you this: I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
No, you better not. I
got to. All right, so let's play devil's advocate, and everybody who's listening, please put your thoughts in the comments, and all that. Since we now know that she is the backdrop of what's going on with Candace Owens is trauma, a childhood trauma. Do we blame her?
Yes.
Why?
Because, like I said, instead of working through her trauma and trying to embrace her her culture to get a better understanding of why they bullied you, and to be a force to stop that from happening to someone else, she became the exact same thing that harmed her. People hurt people.
Right.
And it's also backed by money. I guarantee you.
Yeah, she is backed by money.
Her being the how do you say it? The ventriloquist little toy. She's the puppet now for Trump. She's a puppet for all the followers and everything else. Oh, she's one of us now. Let's use her to fuck with other people. And that's what she does. She makes money off of this. She's never been for the culture. She's never been for anything. And you can tell because
she told you she didn't want to be for the culture.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. She thinks she's white. I guarantee you, she had a chance to bleach her fucking skin. She'd do it in a heartbeat. Because she don't want to be our color. She don't want to be anything attached to us.
Yeah.
As we see, she's that puppet. And the puppet master is telling her, all right, we're going to use you on TV to voice your so-called opinions and regurgitate nothing but and spew out nothing but bullshit, and let's get the masses fired up. And that's what she does, and that's how she makes her money. She knows she can. She knows she can. Man, and that's the thing that I hate about it, that we're giving her, we have no choice but to give her energy on what she says, because she says the right shit to get everybody fired up. She's a master at it. She's literally a master at firing people the fuck up.
Well, so is Ben Shapiro. We can go, all day with that.
I literally think she learned from Rush Limbaugh on how to on what to say.
I wouldn't doubt it. God rest his soul. I don't speak.
I
speak ill of the dead.
I hope he turning over.
I
hope he face down in his fucking casket right now.
All right, so here's the thing. She's a mother. Guess what? Even you black as an ace of spade, baby girl.
Can we put that Facebook user comment up?
What's that? Okay.
She gets no pass.
She wants to be. She wants to be a BW when it's convenient. There's a such thing as therapy. She cried when she was mistreated in the hospital after having her baby. Yep. She only wants to weaponize things when it's about her. That's got to be. That sounds like Evelyn. That's like so that she was right in there.
That does sound like Evelyn. Evelyn, is that you? Can you put your name in the comment?
Sounds exactly like Evelyn. But I asked my question because I just want to play devil's advocate. If she
I hate your devil's advocate, by the way. I fucking hate it. I was just wondering. Can we verbalize this right quick? Whenever Terry says, "I want to play devil's advocate," it's nothing like me and E playing devil's advocate. Terry will switch your shit up to really get you fired up.
You know what I
It's like Kenan, right? You say,
But here's my problem with her. She's a mother.
Hey,
you're literally setting your children up for failure because you're gonna pass this mentality down to them.
And that's sad. She's
it is
a
really
sad case. She's really a sad case, you know.
Brian said, Brian D. Williams, what's up, Brian? He said, I'm not sure if you guys have said this, but I don't think it's trauma. I feel like it's good. It's pure greed. She used to be super pro-black, just like that guy called himself a homemaker to Amber Rose. Jesse Lee something or another. You know what? I think it's got to be some level of trauma. It's probably deep rooted. But I think it's definitely some trauma behind that, and it's why she's lashing out like that. I really do.
Let's say
not an excuse, though. I hear what you're saying, B, but I don't think it's
by no means it's not an excuse. But I think it's. I'm with you on that, Terry. It's somewhat of. It's Denisha.
Yeah,
Denisha. My bad.
Well, it doesn't give her name, so she's probably.
I think it is led by some trauma, but from there she created this persona.
Yeah.
That now she follows, and she really believes it though.
She really does.
Really fucking believes it. Like you can see the passion in her eyes.
Yeah.
If trauma,
and she got energy behind it. She
got real energy.
Real energy. Yeah. If Trump was her god, she would worship him.
Like bro,
worshiping.
But this is
she would worship this dude. Right. Like anything white, she worships. Anything whitewash. Yeah. Worship anything this color. Oh no,
but
let's move on. Let's move on.
This always leads us into the next damn fool who was once a pillar of our culture.
Okay, let me just do all of
If you don't mind, Terry, I gotta flame this sucker up.
So we get to our next topic, yo. What in the hell is wrong with Herschel Walker? What's wrong with him?
Please talk about this. Here. What's up, Ben?
Let me flame this non-talking country bumpkin. Look like he been hitting to too many hits to the head.
He wants to be Texas.
Toy badge flashing.
Oh my Jesus.
Down syndrome looking.
Okay, we're not going to Rose. Go ahead and flame him.
Boy, listen. I swear, I hope everybody with a Herschel Walker rookie card tears that bitch up.
I want them to burn it.
Yeah. Well,
literally, listen. Herschel Walker is the antithesis of somebody that even if I had the leg and the back to still play football, I would literally tackle his old ass, let him get up and just keep tackling his old, pathetic, sorry, non-child taken care of, abortion paying for ugly ass.
Yeah, he's been.
You a field nigga, Herschel? You talk like one.
He's been. Oh my God, he's been under fire from the Democrats saying that he did pay for some abortions and all of that good stuff, and he's really been under fire about it. Now he's saying that he did not pay for any abortions. Anything like that. But listen, I was watching. Okay, you guys know I scroll TikTok a lot, right? So I have one of my closest buddies here. She's not here, but she was the one that reported on this. This is the video that I pulled up, and this is from our own, well, not our own, Double D mother, Tiffany Jones, who is the president, CEO, founder of the Black Red News page here on Facebook. Man, y'all go and follow her for legit follow her stuff. She's now on Roku as well. But this is the video that I saw, and I want you guys to take a look at it because this is the debate between Herschel Walker and Raphael Warnock out of Georgia. So if you are in Georgia, make sure you guys go out and vote. Like legit, you don't want this guy running the Senate for Georgia. You don't want that. All right, so let me go ahead and pull that out. Here we go.
Oh, players. Sheriff Kagan Wright was reported for duty at the CTE department tonight. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Herschel Walker really practiced for that moment. He was really waiting for that. He even brought props. Let's look at it, y'all.
One thing I have not done, I've never pretended to be a police officer. And I've never threatened a shootout with the police. Well, and now I have to respond to that.
We are moving on, gentlemen.
I have to respond to that. And you know what's so funny? I am with many police officers. And at the same time,
Mr. Walker,
No.
Mr. Walker,
When he
Mr.
said a
Walker,
problem with
excuse
the
me,
truth,
Mr. Walker,
when he
please,
said a problem
out of
with the truth,
respect,
the truth is
I
his
need to
here.
let you know, Mr.
Yes.
Walker, you are very well
Yes.
aware of the rules tonight.
Yes.
And you have a prop.
Yes.
That is not allowed, sir.
Yeah.
I ask you to put that prop away.
well, it's not a problem. This is real. And he said, I have a problem. I never
It is
worked with law
considered a
enforcement.
prop, Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You're very well aware of the rules, aren't you?
Well,
Aren't you aware of the
he
rules?
brought up the truth. Let's talk about the truth.
Thank you for putting that
Yes.
prop away. And as a matter of fact, we still have a lot to get to, and we are.
Okay, this dude. wait.
He looked like he belonged in special ed
Wait.
to begin with.
Before the debate, he said, "I'm not smart." Bro, you're running for a U.S. Senate seat, and you said you are not smart.
Come on.
What in the
Are you
dummy?
serious?
He said that, bro.
Oh my God. Okay. I we're not gonna spend a lot of
And
time
yet,
on
you
Herschel Walker.
got a myriad of other idiots who are propping this damn fool up.
I mean, and the Republicans they're backing him.
Yeah, just so they can have power in the government.
In the seat.
This is a total disgrace to this
telling you.
nation, bro.
I'm telling you.
Y'all voted a clown in, an orange clown in. Now you trying to bring another TV personality with Dr. Oz, and then you gonna bring this fucking idiot Herschel Walker into the fold too.
Yeah, and if they get their way, if the Republicans, I want you guys. Let's take a pause right here. Right. I'm gonna read Brian's comment real quick. And Brian said, "This is a person suffering from mental illness. He has had over 28 personalities." No kidding. I mean, I can believe that. But let me tell y'all something, man.
Yeah, his mental illness is being a goddamn dummy.
If the Republicans take the Senate, they're gonna get rid of Medicaid, Social Security, all that stuff within the next 5 years. So if you have loved ones who's getting ready to retire, who's getting ready to, hang it up, they are trying to get rid of all of that good stuff. Man, the Republicans, man, they I don't dog anybody for who they vote for or what side you on. I don't care really. But if the Republicans take control of the Senate, I'm telling you what's going to happen, man. It's crazy out here. But Herschel Walker, man, is on something else. I mean, is he really? Where did he get that badge from?
You know where he got that badge from? He went to
got
Walmart. He bought
the
that
Cracker
little
Jack
cap
box.
gun. He bought that little cap
got
gun
rich.
with the little
He got
red caps you put in it. That came with that little fake ass badge. You had one when
Hey,
you was a kid.
Herschel Walker looked like he chewed gum with the wrapper still on it.
Yeah, that's CTE, man. That dude. But we won't know if he had CTE till he passed away. But I'm telling you, there's something is off with that brother. And if the folks in Georgia are not careful, this dude gonna win. He's gonna win that seat.
Can't even call Candace Owens a sister. We can put them both in the same category.
Like we the black delegation.
We the black delegation.
I'll trade them for a Twix or a Klondike bar. Which one? Y'all can have. Y'all can choose.
I like I like the your peppermint patty myself.
Can we do that as a trade? I'll trade them for a peppermint stick.
Jesus.
I take Speaking of, you know what? Speaking of things and things going all the way left on stuff, you guys are aware that Nicholas Cruz was sentenced this week. If you're not sure who he is, Nicholas Cruz shot and killed 17 people down in Parkland, I think a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
And he avoided the death penalty. And got life in prison with no parole. But here's my question. This man killed 17 people.
That should automatically get the death penalty.
17 people, and he is still
gonna live and breathe.
He's still gonna live.
Why are we? I want to know.
But
all right, let me.
I know people that have gotten the death penalty for less.
Well, while you gathering your thoughts, here's Nicholas Cruz statement in sentencing. Hold on.
I am very sorry for what I did, and I have to live with it every day. And that if I were to get a second chance, I will do everything in my power to try to help others. And I am doing this for you, and I do not care if you do not believe me. And I love you, and I know you don't believe me, but I have to live with this every day, and it brings me nightmares, and I can't live with myself sometimes.
I don't even know what to say there. I mean, because he was reading off a piece of paper, obviously. But why is it that always when they apologize, it's always with extracurricular on it? I'm sorry for what I've done. However, I don't care.
Yeah,
believe me.
Like don't nobody care. You killed 17 kids, bro. Don't nobody care how you feeling.
Yeah, don't nobody
Because
really.
guess what they feeling? Nothing. You can't live with yourself. You gives you nightmares. I hope Freddy come in your nightmares and you don't wake up from
it. I
can't. Oh, he have diarrhea in the middle of his sleep.
Yeah,
fuck him. Fuck him. Like, everything he said.
They're gonna put him in solitary. They're not gonna put him in jail.
Yeah, they can't.
I want him in jail, please. Like, can we stop? Look,
he needs to go. His little frail ass. If he frail as hell, but he was strong enough to pick up a gun and go in there. Like, bro, if you jail pop him,
let him, because
that's what I'm saying.
Death penalty, right?
Yeah.
How did you avoid death penalty after killing
the jury
innocent souls? All right, cool. You avoided that somehow. Why should we give you special privilege for not living in Gen Pop after that, though? Why? There's no reason.
But you know what?
To even avoid death penalty. I don't care what it. If he's guilty, he's guilty.
Right.
Kev, this is what I'm gonna say though.
He's
if they
guilty
put him in
as fuck for killing 17 people, and you mean to tell me you avoid? There should be an automatic death penalty for being guilty.
Florida law states it has to be a unanimous. Florida law states that it has to be a unanimous decision by the jury in order to give somebody the death penalty.
That's what they are. They all pathetic. Everybody that sat in that damn seat and agreed that he should not get death penalty. Now Florida has to waste taxes and people's money on this motherfucker.
Say what?
What was the trial about? You killed 17 people.
That was the trial. And see, here's the thing.
That's
I think they couldn't come to a consensus. Some people feel because more likely the jury probably had some people on that don't believe in the death penalty or something like that, and that's how it boiled down to. But here's my thing: if they put him in 23-hour lockup, he gonna end up killing himself. If they put him in Gen Pop, somebody gonna end up killing him.
Yeah, either way, he dead. But
this man. Look,
he had three options.
Less taxpayers' money that got to go into keeping his punk ass alive. That's my point.
Yeah.
Let's pay one lump sum to kill his ass with a little bit of electricity or something. Hell, somebody get some.
You said a little bit of electricity.
I'll do it. Look, I'll kill him for free without. Look, I'll line up people with nothing but papers, and we can kill him by paper cuts.
Yeah. Somebody give me a toaster in a tub of water. I get him.
Let me run him over with a vehicle. Let's do that. Let's run him over with an 18-wheeler or a tank.
But 17 people, he still is allowed to live. Like Quinn said earlier, he's still allowed to live and breathe.
If this motherfucker from El Paso dodges the death penalty, I myself, because of course that's another one of my hometown, I myself will be so fucking livid. I would probably go down to El Paso and probably cause some fucking shit. I would be it would be sick to my stomach that these motherfuckers claim to be mentally ill and this and that.
Yeah. Just to get off. Said he was bullied.
I don't give a shit. And this motherfucker that's over here by near me that went into school to kill those innocent kids, if he gets off, I swear to God.
I'm gonna regurgitate something that I know that we have heard before.
He's white. It wasn't that. My bad. I thought bad.
It's amazing how these mass shooters always seem to be captured and not killed. Yet you got people that are unarmed over traffic violations or counterfeit money or just walking home getting killed.
You want to know why? Because when the police finally, and this actually, videos have actually come out letting us know that when police are faced with some type of some
actual
met
danger.
with some actual
they
fucking
bitch
danger.
the fuck out.
They fucking curl up into a fucking ball and become pussies. There was a TikTok that this officer was pissed. He's like, I am quitting today because I don't want to be named like these punk asses and not go in and face danger, but yet go on the streets and arrest or kill somebody that is innocent. Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? We're doing the opposite of what we're supposed. We're supposed to be honoring and protecting the streets, keeping the community safe. We can't keep kids safe, but we doing the opposite on the streets and we killing young innocent people.
Glad you said that. Next story we're going to get into comes out of Gulfport, Mississippi.
Oh, here we go.
This one was hard. I need for you guys to say his name.
Shaheem McMillan.
Shaheem McMillan, 15 years old. I watched a video on TikTok by Lady Genevieve, Lady G, as she goes on TikTok. She did a video. Now, what you're going to hear may be a trigger. This video may be a trigger. If you're a mother watching this may be a trigger. But here we go.
Trigger warning. The following video I'm about to show you is extremely traumatic. However, it does not violate any of TikTok's guidelines. At the request of the family, in an effort to seek justice, it must be seen. That is the mother of this young prince, 15-year-old Shaheem McMillan, who was tragically shot over 7 times, including once in the head, by the Gulfport, Mississippi Police Department on October 6th. Shaheem and several of his teenage friends were traveling in a Kia Soul in Gulfport, Mississippi, when 911 received a call that the boys were yelling and brandishing weapons out of the windows of the vehicle. Without any verification or corroboration, Gulfport, Mississippi law enforcement believed that the 911 caller must be telling the truth and send all available units to pursue the teenager's vehicle. Tragically, when Gulfport law enforcement located the teenager's vehicle, an officer opened fire, shooting Shaheem McMillan over 7 times, including once in the head, murdering him. And despite public outcry and numerous requests made by the McMillan family to release the body cam footage at the time of filming, Gulfport law enforcement has failed to do so. Shaheem McMillan was only 15 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him. And now his mother will never see him go to prom, or graduate, or get married, or have children. For reasons I cannot understand, not enough people on social media are talking about what happened to Shaheem McMillan. So I beg you, please, say his name, make videos, share this. Justice for Shaheem McMillan and his family.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I know that's right up the road from. That's
literally in your area, Q. I'm fucking
like,
disgusted.
I go to the doctor over there. That's just how close it is.
I'm fucking disgusted, y'all. I didn't even see this.
Now here's my thing. They're not going to release or say anything because this is Gulfport. Let me just put this. More than likely, them kids didn't have no gun in their car.
I know it did. I know they did.
You know what? Let's do this. There's a news report, of course, that came out. So let's take a look at that. Hold on one second.
You know, nobody wants to be out here. We don't want to be out here. But if we don't do it, who will?
Marquel Bridges walks 15th Street with this message.
Hands up!
Gulf Coast residents line the front of the Gulfport Police Department with one request.
You know, just release the information, release the footage.
We don't want to guess. We don't want to put any false accusations on the police department. Just show us, and then no one has to wonder what happened.
Signs labeled with phrases like "Justice for Shaheem," "No justice, no peace," and released the video. And this group aren't the only ones waiting for information into the incident. We are too. WLOX News has filed a public records request with the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation. This request was denied because this is still an ongoing investigation.
To take a loss like this in a community, it's really hard.
It was just heartbreaking to see them like that.
To hear a mother grieve like she grieved yesterday was, I can't even put it in words.
Family and friends of McMillan says they will continue their fight.
You know, he didn't deserve this. He was a really nice kid. He was real sweet. Like, he just wanted to live and have fun.
That's all we want is clarification. That's all we asking for.
In Gulfport, Stephanie Poole, WLOX News Now.
Now, you watch that.
I've been using Meaningful Beauty. I look in the mirror and...
You watch that and you think to yourself, am I really going to have a conversation with my kids when they leave the house?
I already did. And I said this on the past episodes. I said it a few times. This is one of the worst conversations I've ever had with my kids. Oh, man. I got emotional talking about this because my kids being Mexican, being half Mexican and black, I still have to have that conversation with my little ones who are both 10, my daughter Sophie and my son Elijah. I got to have those conversations because right now they don't understand.
They don't. These kids don't. And then
growing up, I said this also in the past, also in episodes. Growing up, I didn't have to have that conversation. And me and Q grew up in one of the worst poverty-like cities in Mississippi.
Right.
Poor. Our mothers had to bust their ass to get us. I can't describe it. I mean, you have to be there.
Yeah.
You know, when I hate to say it, I laugh when people said here in San Antonio, oh, this is the ghetto. Yeah, sure. But when you go through what we went through, see what we've seen, we didn't have to have those talks though. Yeah. Because when we were in the streets, we were smart, but police wasn't really after us like that. It feels like I feel like we're targeted now more than ever, even with footage.
You know what the difference between Greenville and a lot of these other cities is? The majority of the police in Greenville are black.
That's true. That is very true.
There are very few. True. And the white cops that were in Greenville that were trying to do shady stuff ended up getting caught and prosecuted within Greenville.
That is also true as well. There's a number of them.
Because when you come from a predominantly black town and your police force is predominantly black, your chief of police was black, your mayor was black, all of that, it's not going to be the same situation.
Yeah.
Now I will say this too. Growing up, we didn't have many Latinos in Mississippi or Greenville. Like Q could tell you, my family was really the only. When you needed to look for a Latino family, you would just ask for, "Oh, is that Kevin's folks?" Because we were really the only ones. So when we ended up with a friend of ours, he went to school at Riverside, and he became a really close friend of the family. His nickname was Taco, but Taco became one of these really cultural guys that you thought he was a brother. You didn't think he was Mexican. And when God rest his soul, he got, he was going to become a politician. And I think there is some funny shit behind that. You never saw any shadiness. Even my cousin who was in the police force was friends with him. And you never saw any shadiness coming from anybody that was outside of the Mexican black culture. Even there was some cool white cops back then too. Let me say that.
It was.
And
that's the difference between community policing and you just have a force.
Facts.
Right.
And it's different because when you come here to Texas, you won't get that same vibe from the cops over here that you will in Mississippi.
Right.
Or where we're from. And I don't know how your cops are where you are, Terry, but here they're not over here, they're played by the book. And they try to play by the book, but there's some shadiness behind it. It just feels like there's a target for every time you're pulled over, for every time a cop puts eyes on you, there's a target on your fucking back. And I feel like that's what it is across the nation.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're getting bullied.
Yeah.
As a culture.
No, it's not being bullied, we're being hunted.
Hunted on top of that. That's the worst feeling ever.
It
You
is
gotta have these conversations. Terry, if you haven't had a conversation with your kids right now, man, please do.
I mean, I try to have conversations with Zariah, because that's who I have here in the house now. And Zariah has, she's going her own way. She's finding her own way.
Right.
And so I try to, mold her as best I can and tell her about the fears of the streets and cops and all that good stuff. So I try to do what I can on that area. So I put that out there. But I just want to say this before we move on, is that this young man who's 15 years old is gone.
Yeah.
And he died. He didn't die on the scene, according to reports. He actually died a few days later. He was on life support, and they took him off life support because he had no other brain function. So 15 years old, man.
I mean, did he really deserve 7 bullets? Not on top of that. And here's my thing: if the cop is innocent, all right, why not release footage? What's the holdup? That's what I'm saying. If you got,
they know you're not innocent.
They're gonna. I feel like there's gonna be some type of editing behind this or something because it's taking so long.
Yeah.
They didn't take long to put other videos out. Yeah. What's the purpose now?
Like, I can appreciate what San Antonio did right after that boy got shot at the McDonald's.
Yeah,
just sitting in his car. They immediately released the footage.
Those cops. So that chief, I know that. I talked to him before at a summit, and that I can actually say he's mentioned a few times. The culture of police force here has to change. He's got a lot of work to do, but the culture has to change. And that was actually a great example. Right. But there's no reason for you to hold footage behind. If we pay the fucking taxes, how come you're not doing what we're asking? Yeah. At least give us an explanation as to why you're holding. Why are you give the community, you owe the community at least an explanation as to why the video isn't out yet.
About the community, they don't care about the community.
They don't give a shit.
They don't give a damn about community because
you don't need a police force if that's the case.
Yeah,
you don't need. We might as well just kill ourselves and just be not watched over at all because you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, their mindset is they kill each other anyway. So
let them.
That's
yeah.
If you can't beat them, join them. Like we talked about earlier.
Fucking Candace Owens, like what that punk ass woman. I can't stand her. I hope she stubs her toe in the middle of the night.
But all right, y'all. So, go ahead, T.
Go ahead.
No, I was just ready to get into this other person that got to be flamed up.
I want this. Bring that noise.
I don't know, but we'll get into it. Hold on. Who got to flame up, bro?
Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye.
Put the real hat on for this.
All right, we going down here. We got 7 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna make this real fast. Kanye was also used to be a pillar in our community. Kanye used to make music to help support the community. Since Kanye's mom has passed away and my mother is still here, I don't know that feeling. I lost my grandparents, not my mother. So I don't know that feeling. I don't know that trauma. Yeah. But he has constantly gone downhill, and he has constantly what he has been on lately.
Some bullshit.
Grade A USDA certified bullshit.
Before you go any further, why are we supporting someone like this? So why?
No,
the council culture is out there, but we won't counsel real bullshit. Like, Kanye's full of bullshit. We ain't counseling him.
He needs to be counseled. Like, seriously. And then the fact that, here's the thing. And anybody can say what y'all want to say about Charlamagne the God. He does ask insightful questions, and he does say so. He said, why is it that they're taking out the anti-Semitic stuff he says in his comments, but they leave the anti-Black stuff in his comments when they do interviews?
Can I answer that? as an agenda. There's an agenda that is still
because he's becoming another Candace Owens. They want those peoples out there to counteract everything that we say that we deserve and that how we should be treated. They want the Candace Owens. They want the Herschel Walker. They want the Kanye West. They want the Clarence Thomases. The goddamn what was the brain surgeon that was trying to run for president? Then
I know he died, right? He died of COVID.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he did. No, yeah, he did. Oh shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but like these people, they want these people out here
they want
so that they can counter out, so they can say, oh,
puppets.
they so they can say, oh, this is not real. If you have a black person saying that what we're saying isn't real,
right?
Then Ben Carson, yes.
Ben Carson.
If you have a black person trying to say what our plight in the struggle is not real, all of a sudden that qualifies them. Guess what? And then you bringing up people that are affluent. They have money. They are not struggling. They're not out on these streets. And that's my real gripe out with Republicans, people that support Republicans, because you're trying to hold on to a way of life. Guess what, though? They trying to hurt your pockets. If your number one gripe is the economy, guess what? They gonna hurt your pockets because they don't want unions. They don't want you to have. They don't want you to have entitlements or be able to get affordable health care or be able to get paid decently on your job. They're all for the business. They're all for hoarding the money for the affluent.
Real shit. Like,
all right, fellas, listen. If you are in here and you got lost and don't know where you are, this is the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast with your boy, the Guru Quinn and Kev. I tried to sneak it in there earlier. I couldn't get it in because the guys are spirited today. We got online. Oh, they got no energy, man. I need some energy. And they get on here, they all spirited.
Why you gotta put me out there like that? I feel like I'm being attacked. I feel personally attacked right now.
You know how it is. But listen, this week I do not have any car buying tips because I have been in the car game for about a month now. So things have changed. I don't know about what's going on next. But what I will do is this. All right. I'm gonna leave you guys with a treat because I did a TikTok video yesterday, duetting this young man and say that what 5 movies that you have not watched that people get mad at you when you tell them that you haven't watched it, right? So I did the duet. That video hit 4,000 views within 2 hours because a lot. Because what I did, I put a little.
You done pissed off some people, didn't you?
Right? I didn't. Well, I didn't mean to.
I think do we have to flame Terry up today, Kev?
I'm about to. You know what? Before go, Terry.
I don't know what he's talking about, but here we go. I put a little spin. There's 5 Afrocentric or black movies that I have never seen.
Oh, he about to piss off.
What are 5 movies that you've never seen that it seems to upset people when you tell them?
I'm gonna throw a little twist on this one. So I'm gonna give you guys the 5 black movies that I've never seen. And I know. No one, please don't take my black card. I will always be black, right? But number 1,
your black card.
I've never seen Crooklyn. Can you believe that? Number 2, I've never seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. I don't have any words. And number 3, I've never seen School Days. I've seen bits and pieces of it. You know, you hear some of those, Big Daddy Long Stroke. You hear that kind of thing. But I've never sat down and watched all of School Days. I know. I suck. Number 4, I've never seen Dead Presidents. I know Lorenz Tate was in that movie, right? I think he was in that movie. But I've never seen it all the way through.
No.
Yeah. Dead Presidents. No. And last but certainly not least, I've never seen Belly. Do not take my black card.
I'm gone. I'm gone, y'all. Y'all have the rest of the show. Enjoy the rest of the show, y'all. I'm looking
for something to beat your ass, bro. I am 37 years old, and I've seen all those movies. How the hell did you not in the
Don't do that.
age, bro?
Hold up.
But see, Brian, I'm not under 40. I'm 47, bro.
Baby, I need you to get us some first class tickets on the airplane. Make sure we're
gonna
good.
max my card out, Kevin.
We
Kevin,
gonna go. I need your address, Miss Little. If you can give me the address, I need to go give a foot or two in Terry's ass. This some
well, listen, I
bullshit. I'm gonna crack a
Guess what
bottle
your
or two
assignment
on
is
his
this
head.
week? Guess what your damn assignment is this week?
What's
That's your assignment, to watch those 5 movies and the other 5 movies.
You know, I thought he was gonna say Color Purple. He might as well say it.
No,
he might as well say Color Purple.
Might as well.
The Color Purple was better in my hometown. No,
what's the other? He might as well, I thought he was gonna say Harlem Nights on top of that. Like,
I
might as well.
I was gonna say no Harlem.
I'm Terry.
You might as well been saying I ain't never seen Life either. Like, bro,
exactly.
Come on.
Your black card is officially suspended. I'm taking it. It's suspended.
You always you get it back. You gonna sit there and watch all 5 of them movies this week and report to us Sunday.
And report.
I
want the audience to want Brian Williams. Sir, if you are here next Sunday, we want to make sure he gives you a full report on everything.
Wait a minute, he said I've never seen The Color Purple.
Oh my God, he looked The Color Purple. Come on, B. Now, listen. My black heart is kind of black heart is training out.
I got shit,
listen,
dude. This is just disrespectful.
Brian, you 52 and you ain't seen Color Purple, nigga.
The Color Purple. You got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one.
I'm cutting every single one of y'all.
My baby said, "Come on, I've even seen that one. Is she white?"
Y'all know what, man?
Come on, bro,
we the black delegation would like to trade Terry for Miss Little and for Brian. We're gonna do a 2-for-1 trade today.
Come on, don't do that.
Oh, we doing it. Listen, Miss Little, welcome to the black delegation. Welcome to the black. You get his Negro card.
Don't do that. But see, okay, Brian said I own The Color Purple. Get this is my parents are members of the Black Panther Party, and my nickname is H-Rap. Okay. But bro,
no, man.
You don't watch.
He said a 2-for-1. You know
I want to know something though. People clown me for not eating cornbread, but y'all ain't watched these fucking movies.
I don't know why. I've always wanted to see. I've never had the interest to see any of those movies. I know when I put it up on TikTok, one of the comments that I got was, "No, you did not. Now you provoking. Put it down. Put Facebook mess around and." Ban is during live. Play that.
Goddamn belt, though.
I'm just saying, get the belt. Grab the belt. Grab the one with the spikes.
Yeah. But yeah, I was.
Terry, go outside and get a switch.
And they was like, "Yo, are you even from Earth?" That was somebody.
Go outside and get a switch. Go outside, get your own switch.
Are you from Earth?
We're gonna tear them legs up.
Get 3.
Grab a switch.
Get 3 so I can braid them shits.
E need to be on here. E, if you listen to this, please send him a message, sir, and let him know. Wait, don't eat cornbread.
He said, "Wait, you don't eat cornbread? Hell, I can't. Hell, can't watch The Color Purple tonight. What the hell? You don't eat cornbread?
I'll eat cornbread unless it's sweet. My wife is right here. She'll tell you it's got to be.
So it's got to be jiffy. So I got it. All right. That's what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna do stuff we haven't done. We're gonna do it next week. All right. So listen, I want to thank everybody that came aboard and watched us today through a comment. If you threw an emoji, which we don't see over here on StreamYard, so we don't know whether or not you did. But if you did, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. You can catch this on replay sometime next week. You guys have been great. I want to thank Quinn and Kevin for coming through. E, if you out there, man, shout out to you, big brother. I want to my source credits, J. William J, the Conscious Lead, Double D Mother, Tiffany Jones. I thank you guys for those TikToks. I want to make sure I get them the credit because Facebook will shut this whole thing down if you don't.
Has been about him. Oh Lord!
I'm sure you'll get a good response.
We got questions.
We got
hit the inbox. But shout out to everybody else that's also watching. Like I said, my coworkers, and shout out to everybody listening to us on the streaming web sites and such as Amazon, Apple, and so forth. Shout out to y'all for listening to us. Again, give us feedback, comment. Whatever you can. Join us here on the live too. We enjoy y'all here.
So,
like
yeah,
Brian, y'all have been such an inspiration to us here.
You know, I forgot to show one thing. And I'm gonna show this, and we're gonna talk about it a minute or two. Then we'll go. All right. So, you remember a couple of weeks ago we talked about Felicia, Angela Means. Remember her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I ran across you, did an interview the other day or a couple of weeks ago with the radio station, and she says that it's people still saying "bye Felicia" is still affecting her mental. Watch this.
I want to see a Netflix series called Felicia. You never saw Felicia doing drugs. She wasn't a crackhead. She just lost. And everybody lost ain't a dope fiend. Everybody lost is not a dope fiend. They've been telling Felicia bye for 30 years. When y'all gonna say hi, Felicia? Y'all gonna say hi, Felicia? I got you. Ain't nobody been trashed for 30 years. Don't y'all want to know Felicia's story? Don't y'all want to know how she got here? Don't all of y'all know a Felicia? A bunch of Felicias?
So that is affecting her mental. So if you guys run across Angela Means in your personal life, social media, whatever, say hi, Felicia, instead of bye.
Yeah, man. Like y'all let it go, man. We too old for this shit. And let her be.
I remember you now,
Brian. You know, I knew he looked familiar. By the way, because I do watch the forecast when I actually get a chance to when I'm at work. So yeah, I do watch it. Yeah, can we do need to change the narrative on that because she's only acting. She only acted as a character. Felicia is a character. It's not Angela Means by any means necessary.
Yeah.
You know, so we do need to change the narrative on how we view actors and stop this nonsense. This is a bunch of bullshit.
There you go. Quinn has a different outlook on it, don't you, Quinn?
I mean, seeing her talking about it, you can see that it's stressing her out in some shape, form, or fashion.
It affected her mental, that's for sure.
Yeah, but
you could tell. I mean, she had a lot of pain in her voice.
If I saw her, I'd say, "Hey, Angela, you going on with my
exactly." You know, you're not gonna look at Halle Berry, and you're not gonna tell her what was the name of that movie that she was in. Something
Losing
Fish
Isaiah
or Losing Isaiah. You're not gonna look at her as a terrible mother, are you? Hey, badass mama.
You're not gonna do that. But I would if I saw Angela Means. This is what I would say. We're gonna get out of here. If I saw Angela Means on the street, I would say, "Hey Angie, you are not getting my video, my VCR, right quick. You're not gonna get that because I don't care if it's the bus or the whatever she said in the movie. You're not getting my VCR, Angela. You're not."
The microwave. You stupid. You
I need to borrow your VCR right quick.
Dumb. I hope
30 years you've been trash.
She gonna take her shoe off and throw it at your ass. I hope she hit you right in the crown too.
All right, so everybody, thank you guys for coming through. Really appreciate y'all. We really, 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 really thank you. And until next week, remember not the guys over here at Knucklehead Chronicles podcast. We love you, but God loves you more. Y'all guys have a great week.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Let's go.
Whatever.